Alrighty guys, we're out here with the Lectric XP Lite. I keep wanting to call it the Mini. It's just a habit, I don't know. Anyway, I got the Cloud9 seat on because that other seat is total crap. Anyway, what a great bike, man. What a great bike. But today we're gonna do the range test, throttle only. I'm not pedaling nothing. I'm wore out from all this work that I've been doing. We are gonna do throttle only on this range test. Let's see, I'm gonna guess it's gonna be about 11 miles. 12 miles. I think 12 miles was gonna be the most it'll go. That's gonna be my guess. It's gonna be about 12 miles. But we'll see, right? Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot to start the Relive app. Oh my God. You know, why is it that I always forget to start that thing? We got it going, because I'm not gonna record the whole trip on the GoPro, but I am gonna have the whole trip on there to verify, you know, what's happening here. Okay, let's get going. Throttle only. I'm gonna say max 12 miles. So that would be like the Jetson. I mean, this thing only has a 7 amp hour battery, okay guys? So it's not like it's some huge battery. That's why I bought another battery already. So we're gonna go with that. Anything over 12 miles on this thing to me would be a bonus. You know what I mean? There's the trip. So we'll be watching the trip. Gonna hit Laurel Village here. Thing steers really nice, really nice. It's kind of chilly out. I mean, I am out here with only a t-shirt on, so. Now guys, you can set the cruise control on here by hitting the plus button, I think, while you're holding the throttle at the speed you want. Let me see if that works. I haven't tried it yet, but I didn't mention it in any of the other videos I made. But supposedly that will work. So let's set a speed here. Something that I can manage. No, maybe it was the wrong button. Okay, hold on. Maybe it was the power button. Hold on. No, hold on. No. Maybe it's the minus button. Okay, we're gonna... Or maybe I don't have it set in the P settings for it to even work. So, you know, that could be the case, you know. So Let me just try it one more time with the minus, and then if it doesn't work, then I'll know in the P settings it's not set to even work. Okay, so let's just try this 14. No, that's not it. Okay, so it must not be set in the P settings to work. But anyway, that's how you get it to work, is you get it to the speed you want. I think it said in the manual, the plus button. But since I didn't really mess with the P settings, I just kind of made sure something wasn't way off. So I really didn't mess with them that much. You know, I was just checking to make sure everything was okay. Okay, so they finished up the water main break. I'm surprised that plasma joint ain't freaking booming right now. Okay, I put it back to the trip. I was sitting there farting around with that, trying to get that other thing to work. Man, it's chilly. Have no fear, it's going to be 92 later. All right, guys, I am going to stop for a little break. Not a long break, believe me, a extremely short break. Like a sip of water, and that's about it. I think we'll go to 3 miles and then I'll cut the video for a while. Okay, we're back on the road. All right, guys, I'm gonna cut the video here for a little bit, and then we'll just pick it back up. So far, we've got 3.6 miles going, throttle only. So, yeah, seems to be hanging. I said 12, because you know how these bikes are, man. The battery levels will drop quick. All of a sudden, it'll be like, oh, it's full. All of a sudden, oh, it's half. Yeah, that's how this works. All right, guys, we're gonna cut it, man. I'll talk to you in a little bit. All right, guys, I have made it to 8 miles, 8.1 miles on that mechanical thing. Let's check the GPS. It says 8.4 miles. Let me pause that for a minute so I can stop. Okay, so, well, see this energy bar? It was way down here just a second. This thing bounces all over the place, man. Goes full, like the one bar left and all the way up to the top. Yeah, it's really crazy when you're hitting the throttle when you're holding it in all the way. So yeah, okay, I said 12. I don't know, maybe 10. I don't know. This is very deceptive here. This thing is all the way down on here as soon as I give it some gas. So yeah. All right, so we'll check back. I think I'll check back at 10. All right, guys, I'm stopping for a break. I got the app on pause here for a minute. 10.6 on the app and 10.3 on this. And the energy bar, yeah, don't pay no mind to that thing. Okay. I have no idea how long it's gonna go, but my butt is starting to get really sore, man. Okay, really sore. You know, Cloud9 this seat is way better than the original, but it's still, yeah, it's still not the greatest. It's way better, but you know, you can still do better, you know, than this. It's a lot better. It all depends on how much you want to pay. You know, everything comes down to money, right? How much you want to pay for something. So, yeah, there's better, but you're gonna pay more. You're probably going to pay like $100 to get something that would be absolutely fantastic. I think this was 45 or something. All right, I'll get back to it here in a minute and we'll keep going. I'll check in about maybe 12 miles. It should at least go to 12. I think that's what I said at the beginning of the video, 12. All right, I'm back again. We're here. It's 12.7 and here it says 12.3. I'm more inclined to believe the GPS than I am the mechanical. But anyway, so yeah, so it's actually went about as far as I thought it would. And that energy bar is really down at the end, but it just came back up to the middle when I stopped. But hey, we're gonna keep trucking, man. We're gonna keep going and see what happens. All right, guys. So now I'm at 15.6. I am sore. Believe me, I'm sore. And the energy bar, it's just kind of like not moving anymore. It's kind of like staying at the same spot all the time. So, yeah, you know how you just never know. I can't remember which one it was. I think it might have been the Lectric XP, the original one I had when I did the range test. You know, the bar got all the way down to the end and it just kept going and going and going and going when I thought it was going to be, you know, crapping out. So, yeah, so it's hanging. You know, I'm at 15, so I'm already past my expectations of what I thought it was going to do. I thought this thing would do, like, with that 7 amp hour battery, I thought this thing would do like 12 miles and then be really struggling, but no, man, it's so far we're at 15. It's been throttle only, no pedaling at all. And yeah, I'm really surprised actually that it's went this far. You know, pleasantly surprised actually. So now I know I got the other battery coming. I'll be able to go out pretty far. It'll be a 30 mile, 15 out, 15 back. You know, it's 15. I don't know how much more I'm gonna be able to go. I mean, I'm gonna keep trucking here just to ride it out to the end, but man, I mean, I'm sore as hell, but I'm gonna hang, man. I'm gonna hang with this thing. As much as I want to just go home right now, I'm gonna hang. So yeah, just let me take a little break here for a minute. My average time is the average speed's gonna probably be pretty low because I've stopped a lot. Because I've ridden a bunch of bike videos the last 2 days, and yeah, it takes a toll on a 64-year-old ass. All right, guys, so I turned the video back on here because we're over 17 miles, but I think it might be getting ready. I think I've lost a couple of miles an hour. Yeah, I'm only getting like 17, 18 now. Before it would go pretty close to 20, pretty regular. 19.8 to 20, but it's starting to lose a little bit of steam, so that's always a sign that it could crap out any second. Okay, so I think I'll just hang over here in this parking lot for a couple minutes to see if it bites. It does. It's down to the last bar. You know, I always count these bars when it's under throttle, not when you have the throttle not engaged. You know, they always go back up when you let go of the throttle. The thing always goes back to full. It's what the throttle looks like. It's what the gauge looks like when it's under throttle is what really matters. And under throttle, it has 1 bar left. So we could be coming near the end, which I'm like, wow, I'm so happy with the range. You know, and I didn't even pedal. So, and then this parking lot over here, you know, there's a lot of times you're running on these grades. You know, you're going up these hills. So, this is not all flat by no means, like the trails. The trails are all flat. The 1% grade going toward DC and a -1 coming back. So I'm going to be very anxious to see how this thing does when we get to the trails. I could be surprised and it could be a complete failure. But so far we're at 17.6. And wow, pretty surprising actually. 17.6 on here on the GPS thing, it's over 18, I believe. On the Relive app, I'm pretty sure it's over 18. Let me see. It's starting to actually get hot now. Yeah, 18.3 on there, if you can see that. So, yeah, okay, so we're gonna keep going. Now see how the energy bar went up. Now I've had this thing pretty much wide open, I would say at least 70% of the time. But the average speed is not gonna be that good because I didn't pause the thing enough when I stopped. And is my seat moving? Yeah, it is, okay. Yeah, I didn't pause. You should pause it to keep your average speed up. Whenever you stop, you should hit the pause button on the app. And that'll hold up your average speed. But if you sit there and stop and don't pause it and sit there and have a smoke or, you know, do whatever you do, that's gonna kill your average speed. So that average speed is gonna be down on this ride because I stopped a lot and I didn't pause it. I just stopped and took a sip of water, kept going. Yeah, the speed's down now. It's only doing like 17 now. So it's starting to slow down. But it's, what did I say, 12? I predicted 12 miles, so it's way better than I thought. I don't even remember what they claimed on the website. I don't even know what Lectric is claiming what the range is. But heck, if you just sat there and nursed this thing, you might be able to get even more mileage. But then again, you might not. You know, that's the funny thing about these batteries, man. Those, some of those scooters that I have, you know, you think, oh, you just can go in the slow mode and you'll be able to go a lot further. I just have found that that's just not the case. You know, I did that with the Hover One. I did the test with the Go Tracks. I tested both of them like that, range tested, and it made no difference that it was, that you went slower. You know, it made absolutely not one bit of difference that you were going slower on the life of those batteries. So I don't even know if all that's feasible, to be honest with you. It might be just all baloney. You know, I don't know. I'm not no engine. Uh-oh, here we're going. We're crapping out here. Yep, we're dying. Okay, so look, it's looking really good here. It's only going 11 miles an hour now. So that's going to be the end of the road because I'm not going to ruin the battery by pushing it. So we're going to stop right up here and end this thing. So you're looking at 18.5. I'm just going to cruise here and coast here until I get to this next curb so I can stop. Okay, all right. Let me just stop right here. All right, okay. Let me see what it says on the Relive app. Oh. Okay, it says 19.3. Okay, guys. That's the end of the road. 19.3 on there. I'll put the Relive app in the video. 18.6 on here. I trust this thing more than I do the mechanical. I trust the GPS more. So I would say it's like 19 miles if I split the difference between the two. So yeah, I'm real happy with it. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later, man. I'm saving the activities.
That's all, folks.